I've known two athletic directors in my public school career that I felt were very honorable. One of those was Paul Guyman, and the other was Tink Patterson.
He's made a big impact on a lot of young men in this town.
He was a man you wanted to give 100% for and give him everything you had. He wasn't just your head coach, he was your friend, he was your guardian, he was your parent. He was a great leader.
Doyle Patterson, better known to everyone as Tink, has had a long, successful career in Bartlesville as a teacher and a head coach at College High, and then as the Bartlesville athletic director from 1982 to 1996.
My cousin, Kim Bruno, he had taken a job at Dewey as the basketball coach. And they had a math teacher opening and football coach. So he persuaded Tink to come up here and interview for the Dewey job.
My wife Vicki and I first met Donna and Tink in 1968. I was just coming off of active duty, and she and I had accepted a job at Dewey Public Schools. And I was an assistant football coach at that time, and that's where I first met Tink. I coached with Tink for 2 years as assistant football coach, and he was an assistant under Noel Dew. And we played. We had good ball clubs.
And in '74, he went to College High with Don Derrick to coach with him, and in '76 he took over as head coach.
My sophomore year in high school, when I tried out for the football team, Tink was our assistant head coach and our defensive coach, and so that was in 1975. Tink and the high school girls, they all had crushes on him. He was quite the man. He was the one that got us in shape, and he was, you couldn't argue the fact that the shape that he was in.
Tink wasn't just a great coach in those years. Many say he was a surrogate father to them. And the Patterson house was always full of young men that considered it a second home.
Tink is always for the underdog. He's always been one that takes the ornery guy, one that's not real focused. He's always been for that person. And so he took a lot, and I mean a lot, of the guys under his wing, and we just practically raised them. I mean, they were at our house a lot, for supper, for weekends, for whatever, and they still come to our house since 1966.
Tink never forgot you. If you played for him and competed for him, he's still there for you.
When I went ahead and continued my sports into college, Tink was very involved with that. I received letters from him even when I was a freshman at the University of Oklahoma to tell me to keep my head up, to hang in there, that everything will turn out okay. Just keep your nose to the grindstone.
He genuinely cared for them, and they knew it. They had that feeling that, he wasn't just their coach. He was their friend, and he really cared what happened to them and what they did with their lives.
In 1982, the athletic director position opened up at Bartlesville, and Tink was the perfect fit.
The proof's in the pudding, because everything that Tink has been associated with during his professional career, not only as a football coach but as an athletic director, it was a class deal. And he had success, and he always gave that success to his players or his assistant coaches who worked for him.
Tink remained Bartlesville's athletic director for 14 years, finally retiring in 1996.
So when he came in when I was superintendent and told me he was retiring, that was a tough day for me, because I knew it was going to be hard to replace Tink.
Tink, I just want to congratulate you and just want to thank you for what you've meant in my life. The mentoring, the coach, the parental figure, and the friend you are today to me.
Tink, to both you and Donna, I want to congratulate you on a fine professional career. Vic and I remember when both of your sons were born, and we watched them grow up and be successful young men. We wish you the best, and well deserved this honor.
I would just like to tell him that I love him with all my heart. We've been up, we've been down, we've been all around, but we've made it. So hope we have another at least 50 years.
Please welcome Tink Patterson.